This weekend, experience what it's like to be part of a real writer's room.
The Writer's Room Intensive is a 2-day workshop giving newer writers the tools they need to develop ideas, characters, and make their own work series ready. Eric Acosta joins us with more. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
All right, now you grew up as a comedian in Chicago.
Yeah.
You have probably so many Chicago stories that helped shape you as a writer.
Yeah, I mean, it's I think that, you know, whatever reason, there's a language or a way to speak in Chicago that is, it's comedy at heart, you know, and I think even when I moved to LA, so many of people from here moved with me. It's an entire contingency of Chicago people in LA, but my graduating class, as we like to say when we stand up, people that started at the same time, so many of them went on to be, you know, huge successes and stuff. And I don't think it's a coincidence. Chicago is just a funny place.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
So I know everyone watching, they're going to want to know where in Chicago. They're going to want to know
Where I grew up. I'm originally from the northwest suburbs, so I'm from Streamwood, Bartlett area.
Okay, there we go.
You know, and my wife is from Rolling Meadows, so we're a Chicago couple. But it took moving to the actual city to meet. We, you know, grew up 20 minutes from each other or whatever, but yeah, we had to move to a bigger place to find each other.
So how did a kid from Bartlett end up making it in Hollywood?
I don't know. That's what people ask. How did you do it? I don't know.
Yes.
A lot of it, I think, is you know, when you're too young to know any better, you make giant moves.
Right.
And so I started off doing stand-up here, and at some point, after you do it for a while, it feels like there's a bit of a ceiling sometimes. Like I've done these clubs, now what? You know, and the next thing is I guess I'll move. And when I think about it now, it seems crazy. Like, why would you just pick up and move to a city? You don't know anybody, you don't have a job, what are you doing? But again, when you're young, you're kind of dumb, and you just got to jump in and you do it. So I've always loved performing, I've always loved comedy, and I just sort of was following that. And a lot of times it's timing and who you happen to meet at that time. And I met the right people, and next thing you know, I'm writing on a television show.
There you are. All right, so let's talk about your workshop. What will you be teaching, and what does it entail?
Well, so it's a writer's room intensive. So basically, I'm trying to give a little bit of a taste of what it's like to be writing in a writer's room. A lot of people, you know, whether they're here or LA, New York, whatever, they're writing their own pilots, they're writing their own scripts, and that's great. But it's different than collaborative writing in a room. And it's a lot of times, you know, you have to get used to that give and take. You got to understand that this it's not gonna have a singular voice. The script, the show, it's gonna be a collective voice, and you have to understand how to do that in the room and how to pitch and how to add on.
It's like we've seen scenes from writers' rooms, probably in television shows and films. So is it like that? You're kind of cloistered. A bunch of you are cloistered in a room, around a table. Yeah. You're all just sitting around there. You're not allowed to leave. I mean, you are allowed to leave, but I mean, you have to work together. You kind of build. You're riffing on each other.
It's funny. You're kind of not allowed to leave. I mean, they don't want you to. I've been in writers' rooms where they provide lunch for you. They'll come in with a menu from the neighborhood restaurants. What do you want to eat? Because they don't want you to leave. They'll bring things to you because they want to keep you in that room just to generate ideas. But it is, I mean, sometimes like you said, you'll see, you know, depictions of it on shows and stuff, and it seems always silly and kind of is. I mean, regularly when I was on Rick and Morty, if we would feel like we were spinning our wheels and we needed to get things flowing, we would take little field trips. We would walk to the Toys R Us, rest in peace. We would walk there and walk around, buy some toys, look at toys, anything we can, and then eventually your writer's room is then filled with toys, and that's what it was like. You'd be sitting around playing with toys, talking, and that's really what it was like.
I imagine you have to tell people and your students too, and future writers to kind of grow a thick skin or come with like a lot of ideas, right?
Yes.
You know, so because not necessarily the first idea will always stick. I
was just saying this in the green room, that I was saying that sometimes enthusiasm is your enemy.
Okay.
And I tell people, if they're in a room and you want to pitch an idea, don't pitch from your feet. Sometimes people get very excited and something pops in their head. They want to jump up out of their seat like, oh, I've got it. You know, well, you better have it. because if it doesn't go, it's a long walk back to the couch.
Right.
And it's a quiet walk back to your seat. So sometimes you want to undersell your pitches in a room, like kind of throw away, like, I don't know, maybe this could work, knowing that it's going to be gold. But yeah, it's a different kind of dynamic, and because it's not necessarily a performance, it's just a collective, like you kind of want to underplay it sometimes.
Sometimes is it like a singular pitch like that, or is it just a conversation where you throw an idea out there, another person adds to it, or maybe this is, well, not that, but how about he does this?
Well, sometimes you go line by line, which I find is very, that's how you really tighten your script. At the end, when it's written, it's done a second draft, a third draft, then you put it up on the screen, everyone's sitting around, and someone will actually say, okay, who's got pitches for page one? Like, I thought instead of this, you can say this instead of this, and that's where a lot of the jokes get heightened and things start to get added onto each other, just line by line.
Is there a day when one of the writers doesn't show up and you're like, uh-oh, they've been fired, they've been let go, like they weren't funny, or do you get to stay for the whole time?
Usually it's not done in the middle of a season, but sometimes somebody's not coming back.
Oh, okay. So
then they have a long walk.
You can tell Eric is an insider. He's worked for DreamWorks, Cartoon Network. I mean, a ton of big networks. So the Writers Intensive Workshop and Showcase is this Saturday and Sunday. So for tickets and more information, just head to the LincolnLodge.com or find them there on the socials, and they won't let you leave either until you've learned enough to pitch a story. All right.